Chris Santiago of MMA Islands. Today we're interviewing your boy, Eryk Anders, who appeared in Cobra Kai Season 5. Eryk, how's it going today?
Man, it's going awesome. And yourself?
Pretty good, man. Thanks for taking the time, as always. You played the role of Vicente in Cobra Kai Season 5. What could you tell me about that experience of making your acting debut?
It was cool. I'm in a bit of a identity crisis. I'm American, think I'm Brazilian, and play a Mexican in Cobra Kai. So, I really don't even know who I am anymore.
Did you have to learn Spanish for this role, or did you already know Spanish ahead of this one?
Nah, dude, that's definitely a voiceover. I tried to do the lines in Spanish, but man, if you just listen to me, I'm a bit too country to have a Mexican accent, So, yeah, they did a voiceover. They tried to bring me back and do the voiceover after we shot the thing. Actually, I like when we did the scene, I was supposed to speak in Spanish, but I just, spoke English, and they really wanted a Spanish. They really wanted me to speak Spanish. So I went back. It was like reading lines in Spanish, but again, terrible. So I guess they had somebody else do it because some of it's me, but a lot of it's not.
Mm-hmm. Well, I couldn't tell a difference. So great job, nevertheless. What was it like getting the call to get on Cobra Kai? What was the process like? Did you get a call from an agent? How did that go?
I got the role because they were filming a movie in Birmingham called Embattled, and they used our gym to the stunt. People used our gym to rehearse the fight scenes and whatnot. And a bunch of us ended up being like extras and background workers in the movie and whatnot. And the stunt coordinator for that became the stunt director for Cobra Kai, and called up and said, "Hey, I got this part for Eryk, and I think Eryk would be great for the part." And yeah, that's how I became Vicente.
Awesome, and you weren't the only UFC fighter that was in there. You had a former UFC champion, Tyron Woodley, in there, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Did you see them in the roles? Did you see them on the sets, or did you see them on the show at all?
No, mine was like a little two-day scene, and yeah, so I wasn't there for when they started filming their episodes or whatnot. But I heard they were in it and were gonna be in it whenever I was doing my part, so it was cool. I think it's cool that Cobra Kai is incorporating MMA fighters and people from other genres of martial arts into Cobra Kai, because one, it's great exposure for the fighters because it's like #1 show on Netflix, but two, it also kind of brings the MMA people into Cobra Kai, so it's like a pretty smart crossover, I think, on their part.
I have to ask, what was it like getting head kicked by Johnny Lawrence, or working the fight choreography with William Zabka?
Dude, he's cool, and he actually throws that kick. It's not a stunt double. He could do all the punches and kicks. He could do them himself, and I'm pretty sure he's pushing 60. So it's impressive. So man, it was cool, man. The only thing that sucks is, man, we must have did that 100 times. And then the scene, and then how we rehearsed it, like on the fly, on the spot, like the day as we're shooting it, they switched it up and said, okay, you're not going to do that. You're going to do this now, and so. I guess that's just Hollywood, though.
Mm-hmm. Was that a dart stroke that I saw you try to do on him, while in the scene?
I know it's hard to believe me going for a submission attempt, but yeah, I didn't finish it obviously, but Johnny had a little help.
Yep. He cheated, right? So technically, it should be a no contest.
Should be a no contest, yeah. But still, even a no contest, I only get one check. So I was cheated.
Awesome, man. Awesome. And before getting cast on Cobra Kai, were you a fan of the show, or did you watch the Karate Kid movies growing up?
Yeah, I watched the Karate Kid movies. My oldest brother is like a big fan, so I've been doing the wax on, wax off thing forever. And then now my kids are fans of Cobra Kai. Before they watched the first 3 or 4 seasons even before I told them that I was going to be on there. So I sit down and that's just kind of our time. It's like we just sit there and watch TV shows sometimes.
From moving on forward, like, do you see yourself being a part of a lot of movies and a lot of TV shows after this one?
Dude, I would love to. It was a fun experience. The money was good, and I just like to keep pivoting. Because obviously the MMA thing, you can't fight forever, but Morgan Freeman's like 700. He's older than Moses, and he's still acting. So it's something you could do like long term. So yeah, I think I'd like to do it, and then dive all the way in once I get done and retire from fighting.
Based on your fighting style or your kind of like morals as well, would you be a part of Cobra Kai or Miyagi Do? Like, which one do you think you would side with more?
I really like Johnny Lawrence. And I think in season 5 he's starting to find like his morality. Like you see his personality changing. So yeah, I think I'd rock with Johnny.